Based on Article 3 in the consent form. 100 people will have to vote again tomorrow. The explosion of the bomb caused 1 death and 1 injury in Junho's team. Team leader Kim does not want to return, he wants to avenge his team member. However, the recent ambush revealed that the enemy knows their movements. Therefore, from now on, they will change radio frequencies once a day and stop using phones altogether. The leader's recent actions made Young-bi doubt his own instincts. So he decided not to tell Ji-hoon about the leader killing a player. Both factions are thinking of ways to recruit members from the opposing side, which led to a loud argument. At this moment, Ji-hoon suddenly found a fork in his kimbap. Rapper 230 tried every way to convince Min-soo to continue, even following him to the restroom, leaving him no peace. Coincidentally, YouTuber 333 was also there, and he and his faction stepped in to protect Min-soo. Tensions between the two factions escalated again. Knowing that girl 222 was in a relationship with the YouTuber, the rapper deliberately provoked her, leading to a brawl in the restroom. The rapper pinned the YouTuber to the floor, using all his strength, seemingly trying to choke him to death. The YouTuber appeared to be at his limit, and it seemed like his end was near. However, in a surprising turn of events, the YouTuber managed to escape and crawled into a restroom stall in fear. Meanwhile, others continued fighting, oblivious to what had just happened. Player 124 grabbed the rapper's cross necklace and used it as a weapon, stabbing other players like a madman. Inside, the commotion was intense, but the 2 staff members outside seemed unaware. Back in the common area, the loudspeaker announced that 5 players had been eliminated, and 500 million dong was added to the piggy bank, raising the prize money per person from 356 million to 380 million dong. Everyone was still confused about the reason when the players involved in the restroom fight came out. The 2 sides resumed arguing, accusing the other of starting the fight. But the rest of the group didn't care about that. What they wanted to know was which faction suffered more losses. The members of each faction quickly regrouped and began counting their numbers. On the boat, at midnight, someone feeling seasick went out to the deck to vomit and accidentally saw Captain Park tampering with his drone. Despite being drunk, he realized something was wrong with the captain. Unfortunately, he wasn't sober enough to fully assess the situation, which led to Captain Park stabbing him multiple times and pushing him overboard. When the captain's subordinate heard the noise and came to check, the captain used the excuse of waves crashing on the deck to send him back without suspicion. The faction continuing the journey lost 3 members, while the faction staying behind lost 2. This meant the group staying behind would have the upper hand in tomorrow's vote. The loudspeaker then announced bedtime, with lights out in 30 minutes. Everyone agreed not to change their decisions and returned to their respective beds. Shortly after, the deputy leader announced a special game for the staff would begin in a few minutes. Everyone quickly gathered outside their rooms and moved to the designated location, with 20 minutes remaining until lights out. Marine Unit 388 felt that the other side was acting strangely, as if they were plotting something. Ji-hoon guessed that as soon as the lights went out, those people would surely attack. If they managed to kill their opponents, they wouldn't just win the vote but could also increase their reward. The leader proposed striking first, as their opponents likely thought they would wait for tomorrow's vote. By doing the opposite, they could gain the upper hand. Some agreed with him because their group included many elderly people and women, making them vulnerable if attacked. Ji-hoon immediately objected. He wanted everyone to escape this place, but not by killing each other. This was exactly what the organizers wanted. Their true enemies were the ones who created this game, not the other victims. If they could just capture the masked commander leading them, everything would end. The leader coldly asked how they were supposed to capture someone armed with a gun. Ji-hoon replied, by taking their guns. Or do you all plan to keep killing each other all night and hope to be the last one standing? If we ambush them, we'll have a chance to win, someone argued. Because they won't expect us to strike first. Everyone, this is our last chance to end this game for good.